boy. Penex Plus, so anyway, it was well. Oh, she, you want to about ever channel we so come. Now, when him say I had him, and I didn't say the and I said the HO go and some of custom our social media in and out the country and wanted to say, Neddy Abdel, come. Now, within the weeks, if you last week Monday, Barbie and Neno, now, Turkey, natural disaster, yes, see who natural earthquake near that in one, and I hear once a trendy organ pa, na bebre, who says the Siano, and yes, a trending a canemum. Yes, we had this crown question at you, Mubia, and you are big the part to say yes, channel because won't go into seven predators, won't even go can't kill you. I will be man so sack. I will say, as a CBN Chinifunudia, but Ghana had it. I will say they are the black zone inside us, send a very fret and some for you good design and another time for major rear. Over me, sorry, Eddie I bet you be. And until you didn't part, I say, yes, channel next day, but Tina Christina was here. You say we are praying that we'll get him after our food. That is a whole bonfire tail to it. Yeah, you good sound to you, good sound. Yeah, you Buddhist idea. You have friend, you many idea. Ebeka form so seven. You know, Muslim for so a boy, a Manchester, Shintos, Hindus, Buddhists. All of us join the prayers and I say, seriously. Oh, dear. Yes, some come when you put your brow at Yasa Crana. Yeah, Empire Bunyan and say, I'll say, Sabi, if you know, Sally a bear, and quite a castro day, or Channel go be a Macas who say, Christina Chunima, what be our affairs, but we can't put any man what on a crap per se, but then will be a Macas or Diamuno, Christian, and now more the Banaba, and Peha will be a gun. Honey, will Jenny Empire dear. Ya Bobby Papa any only say I had almost the updates, you know, back to back because every time I want you to know what is going on, what is happening. One is we sat here yesterday, we're talking about the fact that Nacha said in the last CCTV footage, you know, Nacho wasn't in the room. And I need to say Oshemuno, on the ninth floor, no. Nacha said he wasn't inside the room. 1, 2, he came down to the car park and that yes, Susu said. So I sent up a car park and I just said, oh, be fat. Ne car, no what to walk about it. It's answer. Earthquake, no, and suddenly put to Prumusa. So when it happens for the first time, no, as I said also, and he felt to say, okay, this could be a disaster. And I said, wait, a bit my baby, I know by to on the America, as I never down a car park. But from the time about car park, no, Echo said either he got out or something happened to him there. And no, and I changed that you been no feedback by your chain. Now you said at the cost, but update about the pay there. No credit him, but it was a usu crowd. I would die him, and not seven predators and some 4 crano. I am open the door, and to say, Nipa, send your Tibiano, Papa Mo, Bonimo. And I said, I'm a young coupon, aha, send your 7 at 10, no salad, Mecan, Jenny, or better, but I wouldn't be at and I say, Petit Binum, what him. Now they are an idea. Oh, a Christoni, Bia, and Paso. You know, Muslim from Body and young photographer. It is part of them. They accept it. Obia accepts it. But latest news and as update your horses here and say, Christian Atsu, Yan Sakam, Yansasu, you come apart. They say, Yahoo, send your telling now with the Rasta and everything. We've seen him. Yansaka, this year, no come. Now, mum. Yes, I can't on not as a any he's not alive. I just say, a woman say, I saw my air, dear. But then I teacher like a Christian said, we've suffered through this. From the time I tasted earthquake Nessie, looking for him, getting way to through his corridor, to his room, to find his shoes and other things. And then your manima, you needed that's what I'm the sense and the hearings of other 3 people are came to me. I want me who's a Christian that's what I said. Ninjanum, you dear Janata say, Huna, say he wasn't in the room put on campus, be a bua bonana, bibi. So maybe somewhere somehow maybe at home or claim an answer of our coin. So but then let us update a free the teammates, the team Honum, and from the Turkish journalists and other staff lecturers. When we saw him and that's when we found his body, no, not just a Christian Atsu, I can't chinegwa. Jadi I could draw so near the adjust me at because says Yanum, usu cry over him. Sana de but Sanka obey that day. I can make my own point of view there. Nanka just you who says Yano. Yes, and I met her idea. One can only say them in Quana met her. My name is sister. And at Tihanuma, I have a host episode. You will do so. Send I any at least I see him as a CBN for the idea. By all means, they are ebe je ade ni esi na chese ankoye castro dey me be kwa de me fear na say obi ne be wo da yim e de na ba esim akwaba
me just me nyaba
say ana se na kosi o na say
yeah na ye no say that the watch mama for na say yenyan funua ase touch of red kakra black kakra yena na ya sha say no ya me ko butantin ni e ko tu
this is independence square na say nyem ko utare mi nyalo effect
so I mean what is happening right now na say now march for eti ase no yenu abema no we've been here in the studios for days na ye kan ne ho asem ebisi ye hu no afekra na ya devastated because say asembesi na ye say Turkish for say after 14 days omo be wi omo bibia na say omo amakani na will rule all of them dead. I mean ye be so omo na mass burial ye say won oti asu wawu ye see wo na say wawu no ye hu ne mu ni biem the body cannot be received near there but unfortunately for us no fortunately no any say I report say ye hu Christian Atsu. We're all praying, anticipating, saying, no, at least, uncle only them no antnase. But unfortunately, no, you say, work radia. Internet say, Yenuano, we're free. That is the sad news. Christian Atsu is no more. He has passed on, and a young machine mube 4, echo 5 nimuno, and a news, no, started echo viral, say, Atsu has been found. But, said they will be sorry, okay, why you funeral, why you obituary gone too soon. We're free moon 31 years. I rehearse him. We're free with Janema and kitting me and signing ewo honoma. I are pa. So that is what is happening. He has been found. Ye ne de yehuno, but who are you no? The tiene say abrantiano and kwa your friend and kwa a be any ebi. Ubisaya.
Okay. And kwa didn't quite be in the movie. Right now, no, dead friend thing. He has been found there him. And quantity bonus but then first and foremost we thought he was in an apartment.
Yes.
Secondly, we realized he wasn't in an apartment. He came back to the car park and everything. And he found where was he found? Where did we see the body? Start quite bad so no fast food. And I say could it be say
okay, so tackling your questions, no meaning the one. Christian Atsu who are you no. Ni fie hwa ni hu no Renaissance building A1 block apartment no that apartment na it was 12 na the room floor 9 no hwa ni hu no but on say building ni eduri ye na ye ntimi indicate say floors ni eduri but eduri wo ebia edan ni na left hand side of Hatayas for and Hatay's Kronimu krana baby dan you dribu ye ne dan ne honum sa circle ni mu 16 ni mu e hwan ni hu Christian Atsu but o man fa information na ma clearly say car park on ni hu no and I say because indication ne say ye ko ne dem ho hwehwe ho nyina no oni ho e na car park no CCTV footage and no me ne wotina ase ne me kai say na we deliberating on the fact say it's either say otimi e de car no epie ye as a then the time no ko fa ne car no otimi de pie ye answer na edan ni edwegu ana say wentimi amfem pie ntene 20 minutes time no earthquake ni ebesi no na chesa branche no waye funeral adwurigu no so wo ho no ma na say maybe he left the car and tried running out but wentimi enu akire and edan ni edwurigu ni so but system mo ho no ma ba bia na ote no ho a na chesa Christian Atsu sebe asem no ye be hwehwe ne body because no, they were still looking for him because it was like 3 days ago and we were expecting because of the sound now. Yes, and all those things. Yeah. But unfortunately, the other told Jano and he said, 3 days ago, 4 days ago, 5 days ago, we couldn't find Christian Atsu until and you know, say the Bushian 4 have been on the ground. And yet the twin sister Christian Atsu and then the elder brother Isaac. And I face to na section the agent of Ghana had say na the management team omobwan wo Ghana ha say no but na omumu ba konso ho no ma they said they were on the ground trying very hard said they will find him and I no think said they've been on the ground till say anopay for something no e better oja those say news ne eba antem say we were trying to confirm first because come had here obi atimi kotna Twitter kotcho bibia but onipa sebe o man ne be true say Christian Atsu no one the agent or what techie the agent on in the edge more no so can Hatayas for team no Maru se Murat Uzimeme to say the tech is one fine to me take to me more or no and I just saw confirm me say oh Christian Atsu but he has lost his life and Turkish journalist Yagiz Sabu Kunguru says one me viteki to me shame or no so ebe confirm me say we found Atsu he's lost his life. Sorry for your loss. And Turkish for one of the TV channels and NTV also ever confirm me say Christian Atsu passed away. It's nice no crack across a because for a whole Turkish television no to tweet on their Twitter handle say Christian Atsu Efrimuno. Now we have to believe say we. But people were still waiting for confirmation. Say no na me pese meje because this same Turkish journalist and the publisher say yehuna afeye ni ba yehun osan meka say enye no na network connections near the audience explanations bebre or the buy. So people were still looking forward say social media is bleeding not to say Christian Atsu we free. Eti ubisa ya ne apartment na omo kasa omo ko hwehwe honom omo hwehwe ground floor omo hwehwe ni dem omo ko hu ni shoe you know before say Christian Atsu ye be ahomati ye be kasi we free mu no when him say no anwumre somewhere 11 ni mo no be to just ye hu ne visa and a passport.
Exactly. I was about to ask him that. Now to say me then we put to fly na be okay well.
And I said, maybe it could be said, I know I'm located and that wasn't really.
The room he was, yes.
Maybe a night a drainage region, baby, but thank God said one do it because Andra no looking at the information and not air banner. And they just said he was trying to run out in a fair whom baby said, I feel we're confused, maybe he's not even in the building. So all this one we'll be wasting our energy to look for him in the building. No, Kamia said he was there. Ebi kwana baby omo no. That wasn't where he was. If they should have looked for the right side now, and by maybe Ananka Yenu Abemani entering, but they are in there. It's so sad that suddenly I reholy is an Atsu.
And with a touch of black, Kenny with a touch of red, the natures and noir, and I body amount say they are a poor with a Pentecost and Kaibo. S. Airborne Kaye say. Yabba Christian Atsu, I hear you want to share no 150. And Friday. And if it's bad now watching me a new one, you know. Now the air catcher on the semester, somebody can catch us as a windy dear, petit benum. Now the iron dear, a hossam, but then the Siano, and Kaiba way and someone said, what are the Benkum so? He has been found, but we didn't find his life too. The Yambaya and Wajan, and near Yamino Dema, and one or anybody boom and Benifum Crunchy. It's the Siano, let's tackle from him. It was any pain. I confirm said this body and I said that body is my brother and I said it's my family. This is my family member and I said this. I won't say in said is an earthquake and it's a disaster. It's the end nipper the other side and we can't even state self when I know when and see who has been able to confirm it could be misidentity as
they said the Omokai they said they're not walking it's true. The Okai it could be in the it could be as sources and I say information I may gather nature say sebe ne body no change dem kakra body ewu asan di dem ati say changes kakra be mu ni ade yeah na nanim ne kakra ye distorted kakra ni ade enti kame akoye say ye hu da owu ye bi kwa no owu dada e na ye hu no na oda so but this is a very sad thing. I mean to talk about, but we have to do it. And that is what the job says we should do. Onipa bakwa waba be confirming say Christian Atsu ewu no me name say producer ewa obetimi e the Atsu page no eye nana setre me di kan e kasa me che say nipa miensa e nana ewo ho a they've been on the ground, I mean on the field since day one na almost share say you be who Christian Atsu ni nana se chekwa ba bonten be ka say obeka ya omukodru honom no na hatayas for officials no omumu bie ni ho a ma communication eye din kakra. I mean they were expecting that these people would be on the grounds to help them omude be hu omunua enti na che say if these people didn't go there Oma anke yede ne sana say oma declare no dead oma really ne dead that can take ifo na oma kan hu na say oma free mu ye yi na fi okra ye hu na mu nu kwa ne ba de say na de that de bi ye ko sisa ne niema ne ye de begu adaka mu ye bi ye but God being so good no eye na setra who happens to be there with Christian Atsu the twin sister no ene eye ne elder brother Isaac no waba be confirm e won ne Twitter handle a all say no krese Christian Atsu efri mu na ne tweet na obe tweet ye na hwefo no na meka yamam we na setra on Twitter or say it is with the heaviest of hearts that I have to announce to all well wishers that sadly Christian Atsu's body was recovered this morning. My deepest condolences go to his family and loved ones. I would love to take this opportunity to thank everyone for their prayers and support. Enti mini aba we efri na na set no ma said the waka no what trying to say essay no it is with the heaviest heart ne kwa just say no krese Christian Atsu efri mu. Enti na set happens to be on the field, happens to be on the ground. Or no na all my back to back update said the enema esiko ye hu ni shoe ne ko be ka se ye hu ni shoe or no asan so ebe confirm me say enema miensa o ma che se obi earthquake si a odi betimi afine ni obi no one smell sight any sound sanya me nyina but still they can't find Christian Atsu or no asa ba betro say ye hu Christian Atsu but awe also me wo mu ene say ye nua be ma no on cat asefo asase hu biem waye obituary gone too soon home call wawu we fiat asefo asase so a ya rehu ye pa but de be kan say no personally ni e de shedding kwama ebusuafo na afei osanso e da adofo a asem ne eto ye na na sesebe ye te sa asem wenu mu bi bebre no ye de empire bo ye the goodwill messages ye do aye show mu kwanya me be ye God is alive and die esem de bebre but sabre de ebuseni bia ti se bia ninia ba anase ninia be ma no ne yere people are hoping say ne yere Marie Claire beba be kasa we know say sisi ade be tough say she could even come out to say anything for now those who onye bibini anka sabre me sure say your friend na ebusuafo nyina say omomet na no nya sa bia no anum parazu ase ne ho akonfo but broni de obe going through some hard time maybe for some hours or days depending on the bond they share but me sure say Antoa sa de nsana ne yere Marie Claire ababe kasa ne sister so onyan kasa ye yet we know say it will be very hard for him because no they are connected I mean omo ye kono ma she ye fumu anini ade ne rappening so but na say to obe ye busua no so no obe ye busua na ababe confirm dia na chese ubisa ye no question say no Christian Atsu, former Black Star player, Chelsea and Newcastle player, no, on Kantia.
Ambassador for Ghana to Turkey, and ambassador from Turkey to Ghana. Which?
Ghana ambassador to Turkey.
Ghana ambassador to Turkey. Yeah. Okay. And what? My kind of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs.
Yeah.
Reaction, because they say I'm any this year, and I say we are cover. This matter ankasa about this Christian Atsu boy ankasa say ano what form we have gone through 12
to find him
exactly we have gone through a lot. I remember sitting here saying that at this point now I cut just 10% into alpha adwuma no man nyɛ but anya hwe na me no de ma anu no je no penifo na be catch up but then as at now no all we have to do is accept that at this point in time Christian Atsu is no more part of us. We can't do anything about it. We didn't even say any peduana crampo and saka. If we're expecting condolences from people, what is the reaction from the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, ambassador from Turkey to Ghana to Turkey, whatever?
So Ministry Affairs for Nakasa since day one, same way started Christian Atsu, because the first news now about out that they were saying Christian Atsu has been found in the crown. Ghana ambassador to Turkey is Madame Faustina. I'm sure that will be her name. Ebe ka say Christian Atsu yehunu. until they are doing the necessary they are there to find a hospital or they will not until unfortunately about it was a false identity. Not just a nipa na yesusu say no. Unfortunately, it wasn't him. But currently, no, Ministry of Foreign Affairs, almost the press release about Montaigne, almost confirming. So, aside say, Turkish journalist, no, ebe kasaye after the agent, Turkish agent, no, Murato, say Murato, say one, ebe kase kusena no, and that's a transfer become. And looking at the whole Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Ghana, your Ministry of Foreign Affairs, now I say, asya share Ghana yenkita hodi ni amaya hodo so enkita hodi ekoso ewo yentemu no tekifo yen ambassador na say temginafo a ogina mu edema Ghana any teki Madam Faustina the office ni Ministry of Foreign Affairs the press release aba omuchemu say no Christian Atsu efrim na press release no ebi abeka na press release no so the one when say is going to all media houses in Ghana enti media house bi enya ne de Penax yesu yenya ye de na de beka ye nsa no eno na hwefo meka ya ma wutimu say coat of arms no ebosu goyi and Republic of Ghana Ministry of Foreign Affairs and Regional Integration plus press release uswanza uswanyeze or say recovery of the remains of Christian Atsu na chese omonsa etimi aka Christian Atsu na mu no body no omaye the necessary procedures ama body no etimi abeka omonsa say Accra 18th February 2023 the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and Regional Integration has received the unfortunate news of the recovery of the body of Christian Atsu from the rumble of his apartment following the earthquake which struck Turkey on 6th February 2023. This comes after almost 12 days of a tutorial search for a rescue team. Entina ni nyina echema omati news no as the information na bro me say Christian Atsu yehunu. Nti where is the confirmation coming from the Ministry of Foreign Affairs say yehu ye nua be ma na sabre the body no enso monsa aka enne after 12 days 13 days I guess no yebehunu finally we know yebeje because right now if we are crying we know what we are crying for a dead man but first now we don't know whether we are crying for a half living or a complete dead man but finally we say we are crying for a dead man or say the Ghana embassy in Turkey which conveyed the sad news indicates that the body was recovered early this morning, Saturday, 18th February 2023. The elder brother and twin sister of Christian Atsu and an officer of the embassy were present at the site when the body was recovered. Intina we no say abromu Christian Atsu no na the elder brother e wo hote se dem kan ni nua be ma pani ene eye nata no Christiana Atsupi and afen so obi a no nso every embassy ho a representative make so insiana mu bi every Ghana ye embassy what Turkey no enso na omo wo ho abra na ye yi no every assassin na say be bia asem ni si ye ewo ne apartment on was say government extends to the widow and family of Christian Atsu our deepest condolences. The embassy is currently making the necessary arrangements with the assistance of the government of Turkey to have the body transported to Ghana for burial. The public will be updated on further development. In Sabia, I know I can say that for that I know I can say Christian Atsu we free mu sabe and kwa any mubium ye hunu yes near na bon pie see be hu abrantie no we've been praying God they say no Yakobo aboa ma ye hunu no so no arehosem ne say he is no more we free mu and afia we free mu no so no enye say mi ku bisa bibi say ntie be de hu say we yo no na ochina ko makofa body bi anfa American je say we ye di bedu Ghana kra wrong body ye ko hwe ni rani anfa nkoma ne da bi according to a press release one person mo che say abra ye omu hu no there were family relative omu hu omu nua be ma o mehu say ye nua be ma ni ampa and now say Christian Atsu or dance because one or a black person na why dreadlocks near there etu ye den ya obi na the body ni so ebeye we kakra muscular because of born or born there. I mean there are lots of things a bit media identify say Christian Atsu enie and I once need bra penny and the twin I mean so in the Kabina connection, the crash say I'm Mimiano
you connection no by that time going to connection
so when you are obehu say moja muedu
pity from my point of perspective no I mean a minu ada ho a can say I would prefer say you be DNA. Has anybody as a family anybody raised up a point like that? Because on your own one black man on WhatsApp building too it could have been said there will be a change and as a little changes in the body because of any time I would even cry enter a can they change a weird cry the body would be pretty cry yes exactly you know Obia raising points DNA points be an because it boosts any and can.
Okay, so right now the information in the Abasu were film and there are scores of people on social media they need to do a DNA and even the DNA no purposely not to identify say be a though yes and people are also saying that we should do other tests to confirm what really killed them but one thing and they said from the press release that a free Ministry of Foreign Affairs for Airman they say together with the Turkey government they are doing the necessary arrangements. It may sure that it would go through a process because I body no you who I ain't mean time fun to play more and just like that. Yeah, the back call a year hospital acquire processing the necessary cleansing and all that need that you body ni kakra. Now say the better that more yeah they are to play more ediaba. So I'm sure say since they are saying say they would update us on the necessary information, I know that they will still try to do certain tests and see. Because what the body if you are man on it, but because that body no can say kwachi yare. Ye na the yare bia abre Ghana for e 100 ebusuan for. So it will go through necessary tests, it will go through necessary procedures in the hospital. Because there is who now yeah the body ma kokra ni nua ba ni nua be man say money ye hu mu nua no ntina mfa ne nkoda bi. Me sure say ambulance ba be fa no e di na ko hospital they would cleanse ye be dware no ye be bibia kama na ye the body no aba so definitely they will do those tests but I'm hoping say people are saying say obedru Ghana so yenye autopsy bi ni ade that is what other scholars are saying
na broni autopsy ni exam be autopsy
there be o see ye
ne there
edunum susu say kwise na tue bia na enye dan ni nekun no because perhaps ebia na oscore you go ni sa ada ne kra ni wan ya manfo bi ahi Emma, Obi cry ye Sana. Oh, that's the cause of thought. I mean, Obi are doing sure no. And I won't say whatever be the case, no.
Anything can happen.
Whatever be the case, no. It's part of a procedure we go through. Obi wa compose you also ye autopsy.
But say broni autopsy.
Yenya fact ni say broni aye autopsy or not. I just say busianfo na ka say okay, go ahead and do the autopsy. Okay. You go ahead and do it.
But when you were reading that thing, I heard that it will go through a necessary
procedure and say you dare ni aye muni e mumu ama mumfa ye any test. And the autopsy test, sometimes some family members they don't agree to it. Ye ni ye di muni, mamu nye ni test, ye de baba gan ni aba be. What you say? Oh, before the egg, now the Bruno can name answer. Oh, yeah, they were actually no crowd.
Mammy, it's a serious issue. I was young. The always see any update of a kind, no, any to why you will come. You are Costanachua. Yes, soon you want Ben, I watch air corner watching me, you know. The air say. Won't say this thing any pen. This is not what we wanted. This is not how we wanted it to end. We're expecting to say listen, game we prebi and I but then osru modu esin asase and the wo then I say you better so no one to share dware no crash still ajeta into the edu ne say see adem yes no information always is here question Atsu outside of the disaster what happened obi antimi hu say na bia na ayamhye bi ne ku no dey ne CEO but some way somehow na at the end of the day no ye hu no but ye hu mu no enkwanka ho enti it is emu no ene ensaka se ade ye saka ye ni mu na che say anya fe na obi ko kasi wo hia no mokola bia asem bia ni nyina atwam a che say esu ne dadwo ene mpaye bebreba ye boy afa from mpaye a omo gina so 2 hours ene Friday and a Johnny Saturday and a job boy in Nina, I can't be. I'm an uncle point in the Sasso may or point out me who's a Christian Atuni. And mom, ye who's a Christian Atuni, no, dear woman, a house of Cacrans on the set. Christian Shadow and the Ben Cumis was yeah, and no, any egusu a ye bobo ho no se sia no we expecting say ebusia na ansa na ye be ja tum say we free mu no say na menua ba akasa no okan no ebusia for wo ho ne nua be ma wo ho ne twin sister wo ho nti omunyina they could help identify say if no we dem menua be ma ne dia I got a whole sample pa a lot of people are reacting to it nti obeto ye dia ne the egusu no simple fefe what an be gumse and they say at the Ghana for conference center it was Independence Square and say butu because I did them because they said because if we've seen people die. Let's talk about Uncle Atsu, let's talk about Ebony Rains, let's talk about people but then no this is a kind of death we've gone through thick and thin. But our prayer was that at least Anka, at least or collapse be na yesterday we were sitting and talking about the fact that every kura no akokoma. But then no were thoughts. Well, it was suggestions and maybe ideas from people. So say the event yes is upi. I'm what here say question at you. Ye hunu de. But on kai hu bi ontimi nkasa ontimi nyehwe but they were there say at the end of the day on pie no any empire no I'm young body near prevent ye share more heavy me yes to name more thousands and million. Let's talk about celebrity reactions in this country. We say had your celebrities lady, just theory they will theorize it for you right now. You're writing no matter but that groundwork and a friend practical the so what has been the reactions of our celebrities and that's what especially for Castle.
Okay. So a lot of people now from day one at Christian Atsu incident in the bar, we've seen a lot of people involve themselves. Some are well wishers, some are prayer warriors. Let's say a bit more bonfire, a bit more shame crying near that day. Even before I moved to Wakasu, a year hatayas for team na Christian Atsu. Now ba Sunday kokobo omukobo matcha. Adia chinye quickly see ya and then do yet say we no so ma be reacting and or say the funeral of our football player Christian Atsu who lost his life under the rubble is on his way to be sent to his hometown Ghana. We will not forget you, Atsu. Peace be unto you, beautiful person. There is no word to describe our sadness. Peace, rest in peace, Atsu. Into wake cry hatayas before fancy on Twitter or my Twitter or the one who's on team member. Eja obi a wetimi akomo ma team neni ma benyam say afi and say hey nyankopon ye bibia nipa ye ntiase o cause that day na nga team ni lose na tune shares a go no that goal would forever be memorable. Do say wa share goals be there but obi e be kan ni wo na se ma me so be linki we and sana ena one person na ye nyina ye nim say one eye actually very close. They've been friends for long, way back. No more Black Stars. A year junior Wakasu. Way back, Black Stars. Then time, no more time, no more bono. No more na for it means we are very close. Pa assembly by so a lot of people were following Wakasu because they know say or no so be busiane kakra. Into no bet me the information now. But and even the last time I Christian Atsu page. The last time I posti no or no any Wakasu picture or posti ya. Or just say some friends turn into family. No mummy nu ena a woman. That was the last time I Christian Atsu posted on the Twitter handle, which is very sad. It's the same way I hate it a Wakasu very, very hard. Now he's one person now or Ben Christian Atsu. A lot of people were thinking so about your grandma. I think you be words upon words or bet sure the feelings, but what means I say me over a moutum untimin kasa. You are short of words as a shock at all, so I'm unim their obeka. And a lot of people are waiting say Wakasu be react. But the only thing Junior Wakasu aka so far our on the Twitter handle a walk or a rest well. Just rest well. And on the broken heart at all and a tears no crying emoji ne esu e wo ho etare ho ni ade utimu say why speechless. And he retweeted a year Christian Atsu the post or making yourself some friends 10 family no so or retweet ya or day and simbi account it means that Wakasu is feeling so broken. He's so broken because he has been one person and now on the Twitter handler he was praying, anticipating say Yebel Christian Atsu and we are going to see him alive. Just say sebe moje di ni mo fisa ni bi kan no we on to me mobo bi ma that's fine, that's perfect. The life is all what we need. But unfortunately, where you're YOLO, you only live once. Abrabone back up and quania back up with free and could be any baby. So Wakaso has reacted that Robert said rest well. And we've seen other reactions too from yet some of the players and the former players, Michael Lexian. Or no so name the ball Chelsea or Masambo. Either say Michael Lexian played before he joined or they were in together when they were playing Chelsea. But he's also a Black Star, former Black Star player. I mean, colleague in the football fraternity. Or no so I respond there, or no so a posting Christian Atsu a picture. And or the rest well king a buy and the king emoji booking heart near. It's me sure to baby one arm. Me sure say a name query na booking heart. Oh, should do or WhatsApp DM and I say we keep part to know where you saw because obi a should booking heart or no so you saw or they a dove no we put olive tree no or there no so I can't watch your rest walking. And to what means say way I are we and I the former team or play Chelsea FC. So my Twitter hand say everyone at Chelsea Football Club is devastated to learn of the tragic passing of our former player Christian Atsu. Our thoughts go out to his family and friends. Into way if you Chelsea for into you say a team at Odi kind boy Hatayas for abe reacting Chelsea for abe reacting we Wakasu are reacting Michael Lexian and so are reacting and a whole lot of people. And even with that, we've seen some celebrities are almost so reacting. And moving before I even move to the celebrities, some of the politicians and so are reacting. Let me use a son now. Or at the force, meaning said then His Excellency or
caring for people is a calling. To the extent of helping people who even our family cry has rejected. We're talking about prisoners. Got to be so a prison. I don't know if you've been there before, but we realize that Ofi fear for prison because it means at that time we're an outcast. And thinking, I was watching one interview and he was saying that he knows that almost all can such a person of feeling the humanity vibes like he's just saying so end 10 around her. If you are anything, no, make a home, anything, you can crack a nine. Or no one may a two. Obi and Swam, no so can what was your you get it like Papa. I'm trying to say that at this point, like at this point, but he's a Christian. Point in you. We've been praying. We've been praying. Like, Nkofo, and Penny ni Papa and chair will be a sing. Nkofo, Dean, Papa and Cocran, Mobisica, Asima Sibino, Kotua, Krebi. Only now, and I'm Cromha. They are all in this country and Nkofo, Sikacham, Kofotua. Only Namha. I don't want to mention anybody's name. This particular person. And come here, yes, I'm coming to a Christian actually. But then, at this point, it's sad. Why you from now? Because Otia and so can you name the free maba. Well, we need the currency. I mean, we've seen big people, good people with beautiful hearts. I mean, good men. And you crowd when you papa call who Ghana hey you be a because he was a good man. And you know we're getting independence because I can break also machines will be manso. And you know, I mean like I was saying, he's not the first person or kuta akoma paseya a free move, but you know no as that be and then we'll just take some of the reactions from some of the politicians. The flag bearer for NPP, Alan Kojo Chemantin, Wababe expressing the condolence. Flag bearer. Obviously, make us a flag bearer. And yes, obey me. Obey me, baby, I'm in here, man. And the minimum nominating woman, man, fans. Are they maybe flag bearer or flag bearer? I'm is why a flag bearer. But yeah, this is from Alan Chomantin. Incoming flag bearer, whatever be the case, maybe move on party or no baby.
Or say my heartfelt condolences to the wife, children, family, and the entire football fraternity on the loss of the international legend Christian Atsu. Rest on Atsu. You were a source of pride. Oh, source of pride indeed. Into way Alan Kojo Chairmanten. Ena happen so mia kasa me crash ba kope. Wa wuni me crash ne do be me crash. Me star crash ba kope. Minister of Information. Kojo Opon Nkoma. Aha, me crash wuni ma say me. Wa afen na what me star crash ni hwango. Ono so ababe react or say you were a soldier who fought well for your motherland. Rest well, man. And we've seen say a lot of politicians, you know, enche Mahama so babe kasa, Kufa do babe kasa, Ukadon ko babe kasa, boom babe kasa because incoming presidents winning na all babe kasa gum. And we've seen some aside politicians, aside football colleagues ni ebi, we've seen some of the journalists say Terry Yan, Manasseh Azuri, they are all, I mean, we have to say Ghana and Black Saturday pa. Young Saturday is a tidy quay, na sanye black media. Say, ye jine man see it, me sure say by now for phobia wapata so do kwe su ewo. We Manasseh Azuri, say may God grant your so beautiful rest. Not just say Nyankopon emfa okra NCA. So a lot of people mean about reactions in the ekasi kind Alman Crawford and yen lenny baby. Actors and actresses a minimum so react Prince David say or say hey God, you are God no matter what. Rest in power Christian Atsu. I am broken. Until we ye power post Christian Atsu picture Amakia Bevese or no so actor or no so reactor say it really hits hard hearing the confirmation of Christian Atsu. May he rest in peace. So many lives lost in Turkey and Syria earthquake. Over 45,000 people so far. May they all rest in peace. My prayers go to the family and loved ones of all departed ones. And that dear social media can Twitter. Arehosem. Oh, that Susu. And me say me need because Meraho I'm also broken. Because we've been anticipating. I mean, some of us we even had a positive vibe said he's going to come out alive, but I said Ayaro Black Saturday. So Mama share Mama me say yeah Mama fake news. I branted well.
At this point, maybe I'm I went fake news. I say, but it is very hard to receive it. This news really about the but say the beja too. And no carry the near bumpire and Uncle Pom for my. It is yeah, after from pie no boy. Make a jump some more bumpire and moon state be a more bono. Every day, ye pacho, ye should Christian Atsu. I was here as a can. Mako general the years for Christian Atsu bro, funny bro. And not another but I talking about Christian Atsu free morning after one day. A debate baby. And because if we make a cry, but one person will walk from Hanama. Neho sometimes a year buffu. Ujin wanted Anthony say, bungo idea.
Twitter celebrating. Or no, or a celeb just on Twitter because and no card the celebrating is based on rubbish. Based on rubbish in Pasasamo or true and our money trendy. Into my main kind of say, Twitter celebrating them, I'm yeah, bungo ideas.
Somebody like bungo ideas in a home. Not true.
Oh, not the one nipa.
Oh, nipa.
Nana mubo one.
No, not to wedding.
Oh, yeah, Juma.
You
or John Quasen. Obiana in profession.
But when him say, Nakopo in Yazapa, he's very smart. Oh, my 2 seconds. Oh, my 2 seconds of his time. Let's talk about Bongo ideas.
Bongo ideas. Obia trying to branch away ever reacting. Yes, and truth. We say no cray. He has reacted.
I reacted.
No cray. Bongo ideas has reacted. Therefore, I am reading what Bongo ideas about Betrans and Mekasakra Makasa. Or say I had said right after the earthquake that Christian Atsu unfortunately died. They did not know how to communicate it. Journalist into bracket Sadiq Adams exposed. Bongo ideas vindicated. Rest in peace. And in Kwasem, we some can say, oh yeah, Juma. I mean, this is a time people are going through hard times. Families are crying, but according to Bongo, I guess, though he's making a point, there is no wrong, anything wrong with that. He's trying to share his ideas. Oh, no, let's say, assembly see yana, but not Turkish for no, and I say, the team for no, and 9%, because they didn't know how to break the news. But, Nyame, would we need to know swan? Oh, my wedding was ya da. Nyamia, I did share or money a baby, Sanya coupon, virginity. Because Obeka, no, and go for a brain, no one decided Adam said, Jesus, I think Adam see who is an actually dear, and no castle will any Ghana for ye bedina, Tebon send Yankopon, wedding as a man. Yankopo did not say man because your kind Abem, a no crescent, which is natural. And a lot of people are bashing that boy. And before dinner time, because say I barely comment on your post. Like me know being point me follow talk of coming to talk about you, but for you to say this thing is it what do you mean? Psycho. Obe say yeah, psychopath. Why do you know? It's not working. This should not even be the time. Why does it looks like it takes pleasure in bad news, spreading negative thoughts? Because me who say bongo, I guess, what trust something that is really positive before. Maybe I will. And I
can't put it when I when you post on the phone, my phone to me. Also, I don't know, but you can see that the thing is serious. We're talking about serious things. We are talking about you being vindicated. Vindicated as in what?
Vindicated because Odi kind of cast a Christian natural and yin na yan jin and ye did not tell.
And who said you who know alive? Who said well the only thing is that we're just hoping that at this point ye chase and Kalisi ben alive. That is what we're hoping for. Obi and just what Christian natural to our meeting. Nobody did that. I don't know. Say, oh yeah, the girlfriend that only when the girl one can't tell you no to a corner for a panon to be it's true.
Nagel no be there.
Oh, better be glad I'll get to this. I will be. When SS phone.
Why I got you? SS was so moody.
Oh, my battle.
And when for net, you know. But on a more serious note, this guy. Do you think maybe Felicia be a IGP and a ban being turned so be no one done quite as no because it's becoming unbecoming. Why would you say God has vindicated you and then Sadiq Adam exposed of what?
Yeah, that's
right. I expose one what they say can coach you up is a natural but say, hey, Makum. And now exposed of what exactly? Like what exactly is he talking about? So this is something that is going on social media with Bongo ideas. I think say aside Christian Atsu trending one on Twitter because of Nimkwasi saying to trending two on Twitter. What?
So everything about Bongo ideas is a trend, right?
Me a trend that can trend them all here. Trend them all cost less than
50 cities. 50 Ghana cities. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like 50 cities. And you just rise up and use your mouth to be talking about royals, celebrities, people who are making impact. Or be for instance, mind this nipa kron say obi a oh what sort of rubbish is this? Since when did we start entertaining these fucking things? Like who bought airtime for this boy?
So what them team for cracker?
You guys.
Yeah, so Bongo ideas they were better energy. He feels say the guy was dead before not kind of not among person they can say well, but I think say after 13 days, you know, they think that the needful has to be done. And my baby catcher is saying
yes, we understand. But my problem is where was the vindication and where was the exposed? What is exposed and what is vindication?
Vindication is saying Yankopon agility or the kind say at this point day 3 or say day 4.
That guy is not correct. He's not correct. If I'm closer to him, find a way to tell him to stop fully. Like when we are serious, you should let us be serious. Don't just answer who are open 50 cities. No, be look at Bosumi Bessie, look at the people who are waiting for Christians to send them their alert. The people here who are waiting for him to bring the money now or sell more. And confirm more Chinese to make us school fees more. The number of people are videos that they are waiting for this guy to send the alert to them to feed, to take care of their children. We are talking about Ama Nipa Mama say, Why are you pointing back and saying, "Who like sort of rubbish?"
At this point, I'm not in the studio. Why don't we say that? Like polythene bag. In black one, white one, in the same room. Black one.
This guy, he's just an empty thing.
I
don't know.
I mean, he's entitled to his opinion.
Really? So you should be saying rubbish.
Right to talking.
Right. He's not talking. He's just writing.
So right to social media, right? I mean, everybody has the right to write anything he or she wants. And to almost watch an advert. I think that's it. Until Bongo ideas who decide.
Now, I think I'm now because I was going to.
Why then?
I said, we won't drink a Canada and what we should do.
Oh, one said, oh no, acquire one of a seasoned sports journalist and the lady advocating himself. It means, oh, okay, says Adika Damson Honjia, me do Muya Kakra. Because there is even a video and I say a sound tape and I knew a crowd granting interview say, what is a cinema and the water. So that's information. I mean, Sadiq Adam wasn't the only person who brought that. Maybe I don't know, so yeah, the man, no, and no, Bekanye. Even Yekra, I think that we also reported that he has been found. I'm a meeting in Montin, so name for interaction and all. And it's Aquana or bipolar. That bongo ideas
with dementia.
Yeah, like in the voice of Kumchacha. What I say? So it's very sad. Say, after all the torture, after a brebe, any Niema Yafemu, every day you sleep and hope say, TBB. Oh,
well, we're so much closer to getting a.
Me say I'm matching we won. Me sorry, yeah, me call Twitter. The first thing I heard was like I saw now for Ekan Wasem is the fact that Christian Atsu is no more. Abandoned free move and all that. Like I was like, hey, so just like that, say a better story and the only thing we hear and they say Christian Atsu is no more. Wow, this is it's sad because not because it got to a time and now back on Twitter he wasn't trending.
Yes,
he wasn't trending.
Until
and now. And I do more baby na you say or trendy because of the visa and the passport. You say you win the passport and the visa say and they say you ba be who know how much me so yes say she na chance find that. Oh, now bongo ideas. Onya, no be say I say the economy.
You say a bongo ideas for you. You don't even know what to do to that boy. At this point, we've given up. If you are closer to him, I know one man acting classes. The oil is not nice. It's not just beautiful. We say question Atsu. Over the weeks, they unim say, yeah, said this. We will get to this point because all we're hoping for. Baby, okay. Oh dear, my son canon. Now you who say we will cry because it is better to cry over the dead man. And I say, who's a nipa that's any. Oh, your name can be, and I said, I'm going to tell you, we have a cause to cry. Then say, I hear from no cry, you never call Danica to Libya. We were so down the power because oh, but who say this person as a Hong Kong crab catch him to say, I never, when I came to sit here with you, you're talking about the fact that we say Hong Kong crab is on the diet say,
because they're not just woo yet.
Me,
now, Okokoma, it's here, my answer. Okay, so finally, every home and one of them, you bet me.
That means you're winning.
They ask a triple on.
Me, I think conform around hope me didn't work with him because I had high hopes. Say, I know if you crumple, maybe who it is better. Say a better dead body, no. And any near Koso or Ghana, any Ayati in Sema El Koso, but we will be a what do we need in some nature pa no washimudia. Ubi who say, I am pie. May have so touching. And I don't know, say, who. I have pictures in India. I have the dead body. No. Okay, so who are the trail? One share and I went to me and I have been no answer because the all share in between baby or share.
So that means that baby are no more sharing.
Say, who share the new year left on Monday call ya or Monday a call no any idea. So.
So in between coming down, let me fit it. In between coming down to the car park, no, could it be say when drew? he didn't get down to
So we look at me. I'm permitted to show it to you. Say the one worker. So look at how it is. So the Oshe ni year na who baby ya yenia bema no yede no she. So if you look so Oshe mu ye pa dia uti say na onini de mu ho. And the Oshe picture na mami twemfo ni mfantre. I say Oshe in between wall into concrete no and emiano ti se wo hwe de we anema ne tie no mpo na hwe picture na minsuro men kampo ametimi aka say
he died
enye that day no krampo a be who say at once no de obenya nkwa kakra e be even say ni 2-3 days there because they done so ni mu yedu. I don't know if you understand. They done so maybe or share no they done so ni mu yedu awan hwe wontimi and survive. And this is really serious. Wow. I didn't know about the cancer. Ebi ana oye mere Ghanaian. Ebi oye fan. Oye like who admire from far. Ebi a ebe ya oya at once. But one say the oya no. Put yourself on the Yerenemi shoes. Put yourself on the Mami shoes. Put yourself on the people or to the animal or you are free prison or shoes. You see say omo do mashira de kesiapa because looking at how things are happening and then I may know because a whole lot of people tweeted back from a year papa a year information minister Kojon Ponkroma or the Biaba we are for John Terry and also or Chelsea captain former captain and also the Biaba Mubarak Wakaso the Biaba we are not to strong man Bena or the Biaba a whole lot of people Gary or Munina the Biaba Okwa clubs or boy Chelsea they are Newcastle they are Bournemouth they are Everton po they are meaning say truly no what I mean the picture and the way I hold so you see
the
how
guy
the
has
thing
really
is
suffered and you know for somebody to go through all this pain not somebody like bongo ideas to come and spill all rubbish and be talking about vindication. Look at could it be say Johnny no and question one
I
mean, the last time we got an update, they were saying that he was trying to rush out of his room to the car park. And when to me and look car park, I don't get it.
And listen, my main cousin is wrong. The truth is, I no cry once and say anything and BBCBano. The bema narration bia wo key interest room, ninja key interest room is say or trying the possible best and answer or trying to obey me aye nyina steady ebe ya. Ombetimi aka se nipa no ye den ehya ha anase owo ha de me kan wate ase se bibi se esi a yemfa ne se bibi se akoso a obia wo ni possible interest because nakoma wo nipa no ho nakoma hwehwe nipa no eniti yemfa ne se ebia misika ira onante a ne nanti onam nyina adwene dooso mefa ha okay mehu ha that is how sane man ye hu no ne dem no because I didn't hear corridor a blog a way it's then any be a panel. You need say I have to crown no other see no what them see and to see you do them honum or honor na we GDA 100% say or you be hunu and say any honum no obi ade na adwin beba okay say sade a enu aye hwehwe high enu aye hwehwe high so obi ade na comment beba aba be chure say no fro elevator o be the beba no car park obi di beba no odwane nti staircase ni so no ye because omo pese omo nya interest omo wa interest wo mu se omo di omo adwen susu na yakwa akohwe oso wo ha so until say yehu baby abodi ni hye ni ade no unze obi ade ne de buy that is how it is sana brabonite sana obi biate ade ye wo di anasa ade ehia obi ano se unhu a obo moden se ma so phone unhu a okay me de to akonya ni mu enim another so another biam ko to ade na meja wadwini o bebre o pese hu se ni nyina na se o pese hu phone no o motive nyina so pese hu phone sa na be so obi ade ni beba ye hu passport ye hu visa na mu sa yeka because automatically na confirm say sa building ni mu no wo sa building ni mu no te sa building ni mu no she because the passport and the visa so wo tu kwan ya ye hu sa ni aba so sad I didn't the enya ba but say ade ba kwa me de wo hu no me fe wo hu me nije wo hu ni say okwa the globe earth globe no Pia is talking about it. Utimusampa, anya fi crampo no. Obabe je di mpa bi ade ato honom. Obabe ye bibi
because he left a legacy. Sir, everyone is going to talk about him.
Me the me yan say life begins at 40, you know.
When do her. He just
I say call retire puna or retire no be time ade man and ma.
And I learned the team no like or join his team in
and chair.
Like
no China. No China.
Oh God.
And say season we say do a 6 months. Now season people sign for 6 months. Like player bit say your Felix your but yours you know the contract was 6 months.
Okay.
And season you go back to Atletico Madrid. Into 6 months. The man say I didn't see you England and out to your Felix. You see how the thing is. 6 months peno kudi no na akwa akoto no. So
does it mean say Atsu na kodi 6 months pe ana?
Atsu contract no ono the nim fia ko nim and share that long term.
Oh okay. No, so it was just for a short while.
A short while like a year long term. And the basic and now we can be say we ask no as no say do be able pass we ka be bo bi nsi obe fo obi be de no dem.
Obi ka dey say make I set time ne ball no ka time.
Obi be didi keke hu but it's a Kubin Castle be that so a whole lot of issue. They hear and say, dear baby, I oko, and no, they made a year baby, I'll be with dear, Obi, I'll be, and now the Pennyfocracy, they were winning cut out. And they say, I was shed them no one there, or name the apostle. They hear and baby and the cry, the echo. I think a whole lot, Charlie, Ghana.
It's sad, like after seeing where a branch here no a share. Baby, I was pan concrete. I come na farmer.
And then I didn't who picture and almost say, oh, they believe say.
Exactly.
So we had hopes.
Because I think the information everybody needs to say the body no. I say I had disfigured kakra. Ne honam no. Because it would take. Oh God, this guy has really suffered. Next say bia. Now we would that but baby I know Tarino and I ain't share that no ewo honum. This is really sad. But do you think say any state burial and farmer to the nation?
And yes, do I think I was on my because Atsu the profile the year most achievement that is an Atsu unya with the senior national soccer team.
That's Black Stars.
Yeah, oh, and okay. The most achievement so I think 2015 winning a African Cup player of the tournament.
Wow.
Ghana itimi eko yenim kama. Onu winning player of the tournament. That says that tournament onu winning goal of the tournament. EFL we winning be that any other ideas. So share onu winning be a idea we winning be now about 2016 crampona onu time omu wi team no. Undo African Cup we are omu year ABA team of the tournament be 11 players near the Omaya he was part. See, the ocean ball, the senior national soccer team.
Shortest period time.
Wabobo ye papa. Wabobo. Atsu benya enkan esiamo apia mo squad no bia. And I think say anke beku enim ye papa because time like instant muni hono mono na ye should be Atsu was a perfect player. Na ko betimi assure so or you left footed but you're born one right and so nice. Obobo ye oko eye England neighbors be our bo agility.
It is indeed a Black Saturday. I don't know, but if you've chanced, if a hero like this can fall like this, I don't know. You ask me because I ever did it. What are you collecting? At this point in time, I'm just trying to put myself together.
You bet me about yes, producer my
no, who's the it's different, yeah?
I'm just trying my best to put myself. I don't know, but baby, you see, like it's not easy. You see, and yet a woman who wouldn't crap. Look at how.
Producer my tissue.
Oh shit.
You see, and I make an picture now. You feel normal.
But baby, I brand.
Baby, when you got picture, so
like. That short time, no, they be free to cry. Just imagine
the struggles he will go through. Say, "Obimbe who no can win in free hono." It's sad, but Mami bisa we minyama. People are saying say one shut down more Black Stars and check. Even the time Black Stars needed him, that's when you're saying same binti.
No, about
he left Black Stars. There is no need for the state burial.
I think 2014 to 2015 or that's about Black Stars. About check.
But is that since he's still active, he should have played for Black Stars and yeah, selection for
Qatar 2022. Oh, Debbie, Ghana every time once and time also. Oh, you're very tired. Say you know you humbi. Bro, Mokase Yempasa Mojaninko. You see the backlashes by Ghana very tired once and time also. We had players Omodaso Bobo. Omunfira Kwenim Kakraba, not meeting me about with the experience. So we should play with this Jonathan Mensah.
Yeah.
About Colombo's crew. No, or your captain. Or US or Honor no born about see or crowd with few honor. That time na you called captain. Or you're active or captain in national team. But one Yampananko and players they do World Cup in a two pay. The day are you.
You and
Jordan, you're open about World Cup. So we there a whole lot of new crops and a call. But not Christian Atuti here. No, that's so bobo.
Yeah.
Now Jonathan Mensah here. No, that's so bobo. Antoa na motia. Omoda so bobo. Enye bibia krampona with the experience base. We dem anta se moja ankra de no bobo. Enke betimi e de omo ahihye mo amo de oye de omo akọ. Mind you, omo koye no. Kama aso akọ bi wa mobo ni bi kra. Joseph Edu ko bi wa mobo ni bi kra. So there were a lot of players that ye de omo koye ya Sheila Elijah Owusumo any Fatah is about 30 seconds. Yeah, a whole lot of players. They do a moko ya or man yeding or man bubi. So sometimes you know, I was say we didn't pay for because all money poor. No, you understand that say you will be Senegal and the more con or play and way there bobo TV to say as a wager. And I'm waiting to call. I'm waiting. I'm not in the HU. I'm not no Kobobi.
Really?
Yeah, you understand. So I hope cinema and answer wager one to Ghana there. Players ni yani retire mountain and turn our time so enye nwute te say unya club money at the idea but na retire any I think the last African Cup a year Atsu boy na our born apply I want to recall the year I don't know mode Samuel Owusu that boy na tete bi tuntu na no kokko no be boy no mu so betimi abo in the course of the tournament you know and opra wie ye no na fon. That is why I could just amuamu. Abro say omu because overborn AC. I think say whatever ye be the Ghana, but Ghana no we a footballer na ye one who pick there ye Judy who say only a jinkwa one who pick now bobo on there only a jinkwa but say winya yes the who twem kakra bi pe ye bu atantan there kura and look at shebi ye nyina ye hu bi asamu jan bobo kojo asamu Jonathan Mensah Antoa like Ghana football no I just say yeah one China who say we bobo we ye say they can say oh we the best players or move here they as a Mojan Oko World Cup history we didn't go so almost 5 to 6 goals only Cristiano Ronaldo won a rocket about 3 World Cups about 2010 2014 and
2000 I think
they are covered the last one year
Uruguay for the na or say good.
The say Uruguay they are near 2010.
Yeah.
And no na South Africa.
Yes,
and no call Brazil.
Brazil.
I think say 2006 Germany 2006 or Kobe. So Germany or South Africa no call Brazil. And Russia ya Ghana po ya qualify. So you see as a moja munyi na aye bibi dey more mine no. Ye train BBC into a money akase you see
what's a sorry and not
today has been a bad day
contact list one rest man as a posting I mean is that thing not hypocrisy on the side of Ghanaians I say ye train who answer na ya say
akai hodudo I say everybody we shata wale enya akugudu ango kan se huni ancha enya go to what but at this point like I don't know who will just sit somewhere. You're quiet outside corner, we can feel it like this. Let's talk about the reaction of the Ibusiafon. How is he going to feel like? Oh dear, they're fun to say it was far family member B or number B. I was Ibusiana Ibusiatin be not a corner set BB would say like a prominent person like this.
Esa said that a yen you be my can. O would dear, o be a bewubi. Quite be a woe, be fast for be wound, and a wound. But Nipper the one man who a psycho agent said, be to be seen.
So, Oko Islam, Pomosu Pia, Crase Oka maybe.
Wow.
And that is true. Me know why me the baby or china. Me know why. After my me can 10 seconds to come me. The DC 10 minutes. Anything can happen. Last year I was from Mosu Burm. Mopen question. You see how the thing. So what's the idea? On say Abra Wagana Hane say a Bobby Babebo Ghana so. Obia Bibu Sumatra Scott Park so a ball so a coon. And you grow. Abrabona. About one to say a Bobby Fistoroba. Won't he be that?
Yeah. There been times when we talk about earthquakes where people go and stand on parks and water settles.
And comfort Dimrika Copa so.
Yeah, and
park so.
Nebusian for any dear, a bed in Cozia yet high. Yen ya bear my bed joining or can be said, oh, yes, you say you said dear, a branch in Isifa, you who we are. You may I did deny ye, yes, with emotions. And I mean, it's affecting. And imagine, say, dear, and on the social media, they say, obey to me call. Because now what I see be a wedding, bear 8 be quick craft, I come say, hey, it's me, uncle, now you see. So they are going through a lot. They are really going through a lot at this point in time. Lucky say, Nemamia or no, and Tiase, but you see, a JB1, a JB Tiase. And to say that Nemamia so only home, Nemamia recently, your Becca said, then go over for Christian at you are calling, and for on. Imagine, says everyone. 71
you see, when the Utie crime check.
Yeah.
Guy no yana.
Yeah, Ibrahim.
Tama ono ne yerewu.
Yeah.
Tama ne yere ba be guru na yere yare a na ozo mo koye no operation. Christian Atsu. And a friend ka chure and say, "Tio, a friend when yes onye guy na break is na just friend ka chure my sister say me say, "Me mumu no be 4 months ni team no entua no. Like me pay my into your partner. You want to win with it. Scanning back at the man. I say, oh, Hannah, choose our friend, catch you and say, scanning about you no tria, the year BBIA, ma, a year. But they say, I still that. I mean, free. So you understand people like the simplest people. And finding what they share and obey Yamo.
Yeah.
You understand? And as a monocrampons one bank, and many do high.
When you say prisoners issues, and say, and before we bring him, until the day you were even telling me about it, I didn't know about the prisoners.
Or you would be and on a crime check for in collaboration and on your more. I think and maybe say all bano, couple ball of Oba or J, ni mate no bobo no ni boot or DB can who be boot be brave and I bet you chairman youth. So I know I can't swear. No otia kind of machita. Ti obechi chairman crofo nimbo muni boot ni ade. Boot te say ano. We dey man that time ko na 50 Ghana. But yan kan sa time of the boot ni by na 50 Ghana. Awufo bi wa ha when yes can to be man. So was say Charlie.
He has done well. Why are they? When him say he's one of the people like omo ye niema omo fa camera enye chiri nti wan hwa wo hu da. Because we have people like we donation, called Better Media House is based system. Messing up TV coverage, my mom will be asking who say, Mamma for we move this amount of money, my mom say. But Christian Atsu has done a lot under Gia. Me sure said the Minya Beman kind. There is a need for us to have a state burial for him.
No, what say and there is that we need we have to. The new option be because the government are releasing
yeah, Ministry of Foreign Affairs.
So clearly, no, so I think so. Almost say, almost body.
Yeah. So anything that comes, I mean, just a body need bedroom, so definitely, almost release the bus finally body na bedroom. Ni say, but it's sad. It's sad. Say the night you should say bia and kwambe woni mu a say be bia na 900 touch man with mobile.
Ni hu baby mbunto so dey 3940 cry me mbo bia ni tia but at least anka ebaje na saa de ye hwehwe ne sector
ono onya apache and ne nemu bu ya dompe de atoa and dompe kra toa se dompe toa ho ade wo mu sen original one. And said don't pay bunet to her. And what didn't be musing. So don't pay 50 to say a diaba.
Oh, really?
I don't pay 50. And Tina so my year na if you fear for one. I do almost uncle. And Zanka don't pay no professor. In him said don't pay to her. You who players be Sissy mo. The 9 honey book paying Sissy. The dynamo paying. Yeah, twice more than so ball. So, them baba, also the name book paying. And also your twice more boy. Oh, Charlie, don't pay the boy at twice more than ball. Nkwana name here because I would see in some man you're in the Bible and Timekayana. No hopes. So only the GTS and
wow. So say na the year London, I can't remember sending you the two in the back as I said crying near New London. It's some with the moon air back Ghana. And I said by force I said the year should GH back Ghana.
Ghana also and so until no meaning a Busian share. So all these things bow down on the Busiano. I'm not meeting and I think so or a Ghana and be a crop with me.
He's an away.
Atsu.
Yeah.
Have you Atsu be Adao? Atsu. Christian Atsu. Trust
yeah.
Ofi Ada.
Oh yeah, Danny. Wow.
Oh, okay.
Sir, I know the Atsu ni enter podi.
Oh, okay.
So Obi at me fa.
Atsu like Atsu.
Atsu
and Atsu P.
Yeah.
I think so we fear that Atsu and I'm a boy. Atsu fear that.
He's a Voltarian.
We are sure.
Well, the last time somebody was saying, the last time. Make I say me no quite interview no abonting on sometimes someone was saying say if you voter.
Maybe a son of Mubeka, but Atsu maybe names Atsu fear that.
Wow.
Would I
say Voltarian? I want to actually chain. Yes, and money.
Okay, say or a Voltarian.
But we also to
Adam Fonso. Yes, so a Voltarian. Because okay, guy now you're then Kasai, empty and tent. Na so Kasai, you knew about my Kubabuzan side or say Ufi a voter. So I think say he's a Voltarian.
Okay.
I want to form a Mribiswama.
At this point, the air so shade the air so ya ni pichim question Atsu 50 last week Monday you be see next Friday Saturday I high you know ka say the na say update yes I can question Atsu case the whole case sorry na dana peja na koto oh hanama be I remember say we sat in this seat to give you the update talking about the fact that in as much as he who body no we all have the faith and our fingers are crossed after our 4-year Juma and then Hindus, Buddhists, then everybody is trying to pray. We're all putting our faith and religion and everything aside. We are praying through one faith, honey, through one heart, one blood, everything to see say you be bomb pie and Yakopon and say I can't question Atsu but ene menda ene dia na dia abaka yensa ne dia emunu dia yensa ka munu. But then, enkwa ene this is also a good news. A good news, my say good and bad news at the same time. Bad news then they say yes, I can't enkwa ni biom. Enkwa ni here seriously. But the nyame be a Bible say the BCB ano. Now they aseda amenya nkopon. The nyame be ye agya to like accepted. But they say there enkwa ni muni dey na say ye ni adia celebrities e okrom ha nyina. Ama reactions so be action na adwen fa homa even bongo ideas say crama reactions
yeah wo no
but he's an
for me is still not understanding the fact that the guy is an away or person protest but still
no I want to
protest he needs to get his facts right yeah wona da but oye nini
okay until at this point
we all can so now be quiet to the hobby.
Today is a Black Saturday, like it's oh no na Emma adeniye and oh one them then will be able but then at this point Christian Atsu can chinagu at this point Christian Atsu adani benkum so at this point kwan of fast one ofirimu he's died a hero or don't you think so?
Do you know one sad thing as you say many amboso the call bio of Atsu he
died at bio of Atsu died at Nidi Kaiba.
Baby, me who you know, me shame no, and I almost died at a year. Teki.
We.
Abba.
Ya adia can hold that. he's gone. I think say this time around people would know say it's not a fake news again. We are really giving out the truth. Say sad though. Very sad. Like and I probably may call Twitter because I said from Monday now BC and then sorry at the first place I go to is Twitter. I just want to see what is happening. Ebiana some good news, but and then kwadi me kwa ni say Christian Atsu pass away. I say let me take my time and then go through. But I realize that it's true. Because before and now, and some passport case, make a chance on them. A story be I say, so for my maybe, Aba Becca say, only baby a Christian Atsu, and the F and them call taking no intimate Christian Atsu. Formulation and no more formulating some they might just said, and I am your bemanica. No be I did not drink kebi, a booby and yet, and say, Nanny Eka. Thank you to get the done.
Occupy the name, I must say, place of death. I'm going to get your full name, Christian Atsu Trusson. Date of birth, 10th January 1992. And I'm going to place of birth. And I'm going to place of birth at the Bay, Ada, Sofa, Ghana, Accra, and I'm going to date of death.
And by.
And I'm going to say February.
Why is it February? Okay, they presume say that done at the rent say, but why didn't they use today? Says it February. I be confirm.
So I'm going to say February 2023. And I'm on the place of death, entire Turkey.
And right now, no, Diako see you and say, Christian Atsu Dia. One sorry, indeed. Well, a dime boy now when young one. Today is a Black Saturday. It's been sad. We've gone through a lot. We've searched for a lot. Saturday, Monday now, but see, and we're saying we're crossing our fingers. We're waiting for the fact that at a point in time, we realize this energy. You Christian Atsu near mom 7 and Sebia Pine and us and the Sebia 2 and an appointment and Dania now BB. We're just hoping say at least I can you pediano you been young come but dear open no any namepe not just say oh you Christo need to say any becano the Namiaton Safero a corner so crack come I wouldn't them. Oh yeah there I will be was see until I'm one man who I shall who see come say I did I had any basis say BB and this one you be updated.